A pickup truck collided with the man on a riding lawnmower.
Before we get into the video, I just wanted you guys to know this is a little graphic, but today I have for you a top 7 fatal lawnmower accidents that I found on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe if you would like more videos like this. And yeah, thanks for watching our lawn care. We're out.
Officials still haven't released the victim's name, but we do know that she was 89 years old and that her body is now here at the Montgomery County Coroner's Office awaiting an autopsy in the morning. Deputies also tell us they have a pretty good idea how the accident happened. Taking care of this well-manicured lawn became more than the elderly homeowner expected Friday afternoon. Deputies say she was on her riding lawnmower towards the top of a hill when she lost control.
It's pretty clear in the grass, the way the tracks are in the grass. She's up at the very top part of the house. As she's up there, then she starts to come back around, and you actually see the curve and the arc where she comes down, and she comes back down the hill and then stops. And then that's when the mower's like this, and then the mower rolls. Detective
David Norman with the Miami County Sheriff's Office says the gears may have shifted into neutral instead of reverse, prompting the mower to pick up speed, which then caused the deadly spill.
Apparently she's cut by one of the blades and bled to death.
A driver passing by on nearby Swales Road saw the accident happen, rushed to help, and called 911. Medics were on the scene within 4 minutes, but the victim was already gone. And officials say as we head into summer and more people start mowing, it's important to always take extra precautions to stay safe.
The small lawnmowers like this are easy to roll over on hills. You need to make sure that you're very careful on those hills so that you don't put yourself in a jeopardizing position.
And officials say anytime you're mowing, it's important that someone else is home, or at the very least they know where you are and what you are doing. Also, they say you should stay hydrated and avoid mowing in the hottest times of the day. They say those tips alone can greatly reduce the chances of serious injuries or even death. Reporting live downtown, Megan O'Rourke, 2 News on your side.
Live at 10 starts now with breaking news.
Let's get right to that breaking news tonight. We're at the scene of a tragic crash in Waterloo near 261st and Pacific. A pickup truck collided with the man on a riding lawnmower. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Jennifer Griswold. Reporter Maya Sines joins us live from the scene with what we know so far. Maya.
Yep, an 87-year-old man is dead. Donald Fitzwater was mowing his lawn on his tractor when a Chevy Silverado struck him. He died instantly. Douglas County sheriffs say it happened around 6:30. Fitzwater was outside of his home when 55-year-old Brenda Nelson was driving northbound on 261st towards Pacific in her truck, striking the lawnmower. Fitzwater was declared dead at the scene. Police don't believe Nelson was speeding, but they say alcohol may have been a factor. We spoke to a neighbor who says this is a quiet area and is surprised this happened.
Just a real nice guy. He was a vet and that, and was big in the VFW, and he'd always help people out.
Nelson is now in custody and was taken to the hospital for examination. She was not injured, and police say she's cooperating with the investigation. Police say there are no witnesses to this accident and are still ongoing with this investigation. They're not ruling this as a homicide, but as a car accident. Reporting live, Maya Sines, KMTV Action 3 News.
An elderly man is killed while on a riding lawnmower in Red Granite, that's in Waushara County. The Sheriff's Department says 81-year-old Leonard Schrock was driving his riding lawnmower in the road when he was hit by an SUV. Schrock was airlifted to the hospital where he later died.
Family and friends of a Rowan County man are grieving tonight after he lost his life in a lawnmower accident. The coroner identified the man as 83-year-old John Christie. Connor McHugh spoke with one of Christie's longtime friends who says he'll be missed by many. That's the LEX 18 Big Story at 11.
As Ewing Kissinger tried to stay busy Wednesday afternoon, he couldn't quite shake the bad news he learned hours earlier.
It bothers me. Sure does, now it bothers me.
Kissinger says he first knew something was wrong when sheriff's deputies pulled up to his neighbor's house.
I feel real bad. He's an awful good friend of mine.
That friend is John Christie. The coroner says it appears he lost control of his lawnmower and drowned in a pond on his property off Christie Creek Road.
That's all he'd do is on that old tractor or on that lawnmower mowing. And every time he comes in and start across the road, this other joins me up there, I'd watch him. I was afraid he was going to get hit.
Family says Christie was proud of how he kept his farm. Despite being 83 years old, no one could get him to stop meticulously caring for his flowers or grass.
I told him, I said, Johnny, you don't need to be on. You're too old and you can't move around.
Family says Christie was also a man of faith who spent his weekends as a pastor in Clearfield. Other neighbors say he was always friendly and willing to help anyone out.
Oh, he'll be missed, I'll tell you that. A lot of people liked him up in here.
Kissinger says he'll miss his friend dearly and will cherish the many memories they made together. Covering the news in Rowan County, Connor McHugh, LEX 18 News.
When tragedy strikes, usually we look to first responders for help.
But in this case, a few firefighters stepped in to go above and beyond for their neighbors after a boy injured his hand mowing a lawn. Wayne 15's Rachel Russell spoke with the boy about the good deeds the firefighters did. Rachel.
Dirk and Tara, Key's doctors told him that lawnmower accidents happen more than we would think. At least 3 or 4 times per year, they see a patient for the same reason. Key's family is just thankful they live right across the street from Fire Station 15.
I heard it stop and I said, I wonder what he just hit.
17-year-old Key was mowing the lawn on Sunday when he reached down to pull some stuck grass out of the mower.
He was screaming, my fingers, my fingers.
The firefighters that were on duty sprang into action when someone ran over to Station 15 in a panic.
My daughter went and got the firemen, and they were here within 3 minutes.
She said they took over from there, but they didn't stop with that. After Key was in the ambulance, they even finished mowing the family's lawn. The firemen at Station 15 are no stranger to Key.
He plays soccer, and so he is always kicking the soccer balls over in there. One of the firemen actually has trained with Key in the back lot.
But they still never expected a gesture as nice as this.
I kept saying, I have to do something nice for you guys. And they're like, nope, this is our job, this is our duty. We don't do it for any kind of recognition.
Key, who is in the hospital recovering after surgery, was able to laugh as he joked that he wishes they'd mow for the rest of the summer.
Yeah, I thought that was really generous for them to do that. You know, they all came in and did it. Hopefully they do it throughout the summer too.
The firemen were able to joke back, leaving this note on the mower. In all seriousness, Key would like for everyone to remember the importance of being careful while mowing.
It could happen to anyone, so I would like for everyone to be aware of this.
Key's mom told me he lost one finger, fractured another, and injured a third finger. Key says he hopes he can adapt to writing and other activities as it was his dominant hand that was injured. In Studio 15, Rachel Russell, Wayne 15 News.
We wish him a quick recovery.
Right now, a Hardee County family is on their way to Tampa. They are heading to Tampa General Hospital, where a young girl is recovering after being run over by a lawnmower. Our Chris Trankman is live in Hardee County at the scene of this awful accident. Chris, what happened?
Well, this is the backyard where this accident happened. It's 4846 Freeman Avenue here in Bowling Green in Hardee County. Now, there was a father riding his lawnmower. You can see it on its side right now. His 2 daughters were playing in the yard at the time. Now, the 4-year-old girl was behind the lawnmower, and according to Bowling Green police, the driver backed up and accidentally ran over the little girl's leg. Now, after that came a panic call to 911, and the Hardee County Fire Rescue Department showed up to treat the child. She was then airlifted to Tampa General Hospital.
Whenever we got on scene, the father was there with the child, and basically there was injury to her right leg, which was covered. And by that, shortly after that, EMS arrived. They evaluated the situation.
Now, according to police, they do not believe these injuries are life-threatening. However, the lacerations to the child's right leg are considered very serious. And, of course, it was back in April that Ireland Nugent suffered a similar injury. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we will have the very latest on the condition of this young girl who was the victim of what police are calling an unfortunate lawnmower accident. We're live in Hardee County. Chris Trankman, ABC Action News.